Hey, it's CraftyNShit, and I'm going to teach you all about cables. Cables seem really scary and intimidating in patterns and in sweaters and hats and so on, but they're actually not that bad. So all a cable is in your work is just a twist. It's twisting stitches together by bringing a few stitches forward or backward, continuing to knit some stitches, and then knitting the stitches that you had left behind or in the front of your work. So what I'm doing is I'm knitting Jason's Cashmere Hat in, not cashmere, but in Merino 115, and I apologize for the noise. There's a cleaning lady waxing the floor, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But yeah, so let's get to it. What you need is your knitting project, and you can use a cable needle, or you can use any kind of double pointed needle. I didn't have one on hand, so I just took an extra knitting tip. So this is like the interchangeable KnitPro Symphony knitting needles. So to adjust the size, you just take your cable and unscrew and rescrew them. So yeah, let's go. So in the pattern for Jason's Cashmere Hat, use your own pattern that you're following, because it will tell you to put the stitches in the front or the back. But for my pattern, it's asking me to put 3 stitches in the front onto my cable needle. So you just slide them off purlwise. And I knit English style. I don't know if that's going to make a difference for you, but maybe, maybe not. So my 3 stitches, I'm going to leave it in the front. And I recommend something that has an open end, so don't use a normal knitting needle, because then you won't be able to slide your stitches off easily. So my 3 stitches that I need to twist are going to go in the front. I'm going to knit the next 3 stitches. Two and 3. So now that these are hanging in the front, I'm going to knit these, and this is why you need a double-ended or double-pointed needle of some kind, because you're not going to knit like this, you're going to knit from here. So get rid of the stable needle and move on to the cable stitches. Oops. And then continue with your pattern accordingly. And I'll just show you again one more time. So this is my first time knitting this pattern. It's super easy. It's just a lot of ribbing, which is really good for, you know, watching Netflix or having knitting meetings, not really needing to pay attention to the pattern. And then it goes into the cable part, and it's also really easy. Okay, so now you can see I have done my cable here and also here. And I'll show you again. You just take your cable needle, double pointed needle, and slip the stitches and just follow the pattern. The patterns are usually pretty clear about whether to put the needle in the front or in the back of the work. So if I was to knit in the back, it would make a twist like such, if you can kind of visualize that. But the pattern doesn't say that. The pattern says to keep it in the front. And then I'm just going to knit off my working needle, or stable needle, sorry, the left-handed one. And just ignore these cable stitches. Make sure they don't fall off, of course. And then knit off of this. And that is how you cable. So cables can create very intricate looks in socks, hats, anything pretty much. And you can knit them a variety of ways. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Have a great day. Bye.